Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 3 of this Shell gas station. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to add in our exterior wall and then our interior wall. Now we're going to continue working on this. And as you can see, little by little, we're able to add all of this information right here. And then I'm going to drop in market shelf. So I'm gonna provide this links down in the description of part 1. So once you're in part 1 of this video, you'll be able to access this link right here. So basically it's just shelvings. As you can see, it's just what you see in your convenience store, that you'll be able to add shelvings, and in that part you'll be able to get all the materials that you want. So I'm just gonna copy that and I'm gonna add in some uh, spacing right here. And as you can see, we could add in the main door as well right here. So we're gonna do that later, because we're gonna use a curtain wall in order to add that. At the same time, we have the walk-in freezer, and here I'm gonna provide this one as well, and it's just the entrance for the walk-in freezer. And as you can see, we'll be able to just delete this or incorporate it in front. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in a section in front of this and in front of this later on. And as you can see, we have our freezer right there. So I'm gonna edit the profile. So edit the wall profile, and we're basically going to give this some opening right here. So as you can see, we'll be able to just add and then we're going to pack this with freezer. So TR, and whatever we decide, we will be able to just add that. So SL on this, and then TR, trim and extend. Click on finish, and it will look like that. And obviously we're going to add more for the freezer. So copy it on that side, and then we're gonna keep on copying until we have everything. So MV to move, and then CO to copy and grab it from that corner. So that is looking good. We need to extend this profile. So section, edit profile, and we could just AL align it from this. And now it looks similar to what we usually saw. So we have cooler and freezer, and this will be a cold area, and another storage area for all the cold beverage that they sell. And we will have this one as well on this side. So as you can see, everything is looking nice, and we're completely adding more to this. And as you can see here, we could add in the pastry stand right here, plus the counter, and then the cashier area as well. So those are the things that we could add in order for this one to look realistic. So let's do this part as well. So we could delete this. We don't need it anymore. We could copy this and add it on this side. We're going to stick it a little bit on this side, and as you can see, there's not enough space for two of them. So what I'm gonna do is we could just put it on one side and the other one will be storage place as well. So we could just add this one right here, select that, flip this one, and if we want to, we could extend this one or edit this one, but that one is too much work. So might as well just keep it on this side, and then we could make others look much better. So I'm just gonna edit the profile of the wall, and usually I use this pink, pick the side, and then just SL on this so that you can trim it, trim here, and then trim right on the bottom, and then now it will look like that. And if you go to 3D, as you can see, everything is looking really nice. And then here what we can do is I want to show it with consistent color, um, or realistic. So as you can see, we have shelvings there that they could just refill from the back, um, and then we will have some sort of cashier stand right here. So here we could just delete this. We have our cooler and freezer area, um, and also for the drinks. So that is looking really good. Um, and then we have this um, shelvings for the dry stuff. And then we have the area for the, you can say, mini cafeteria right here. So I'm just making sure everything is looking good. What I want to do next is to add some of this right here. So I'm going to create a model in place and then generic model. This because I want this to look really nice, even though this is a small project, but at least when you're seeing it from outside, it looks realistic. Um, we're going to create a stand right here. This is the stand right here, and there is an opening. And what's good about this is um, that's why I put the cashier area on this space. The reason for that is because I want it to be accessible as well when it's nighttime. Because some of the um, convenience store are 24 hours, and usually they just ask people from here, so there will be a small window right here. Oh, we want something like here, and then they don't need to give access on the store anymore, so that they will feel more secured. So that's why I have it right here, and then we could just give it some space right here around 1000. So, and then this is something that you will have on top. So I'm gonna click right here, change this to something laminate for now. Let's keep it simple, and then let's go to 3D. In order for us to extend this, we can extend this to 900. Apply that, and then on top of it we're going to add in another extrusion, and that will be set, and then pick a plane, and we could just click right here, and that will be something like that. And then we could put in some candy stand in front, some lottery as well, and then click finish. And then as you can see, we have something like that, but I don't want it to be too thick. So we're going to put maybe 40 only, 40 thickness. So we have something like look like that. And then we just need to add more information. Um, what I want to do is make it maybe an L shape. So I'm gonna do an L shape instead. And I want at the back is usually you sell cigarettes from the back right here. And then we're just going to trim here. And this one is around maybe 500 is good enough. You don't need any too much of that. And then click on finish. And then finish again. So now I'm just going to add the cash register. I'm gonna provide this one as well. So don't you worry, just check part 1 description and you'll be good and you'll be able to access this. So here I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on a different side right here. So I'm gonna click it right there so that I want this angle to be placed right here. And obviously we want it to be offset from elevation or from host around 940. That's the height. I'm gonna undo that, and then I wanna choose, I'm gonna pick the host again, or I'm just going to manually add this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and add a section. That's the easiest way to manually place it on top of the desk that you want. So something like that. And obviously we want it to be put on this side. And then we also have this part. I'm gonna just check if this is a good cashier display. Um, and I believe this is good enough. So it will look like a deli. And we could just move this. So that's how easy it is to be moved. And if we check our 3D, that's how good this one is looking. And obviously we need to pull it a little bit back. We don't need that too much space to be hanging there, and we could basically put it snug on that without any space, so it looks like we created it for this or custom build that one. And then this one CS again to add it on this side. And then if you have enough time, you can put the menu right here on top. You can put TV because they use that now. They put TV instead of regular menu board, so that will be good. And also I want to add something in front here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it some space a little bit, so move this one like that. I think that's good enough space. It's not so here we have display. um, it's not actually pastry display, but um, we could just leave it like that. And we have some display for that part. I'm not sure which way is proper. I think this is good enough. So we could have, I want just a simple like newspaper stand right here. So this one doesn't look good for this part, so I'm just gonna delete it. I'm not gonna include that. Only the ones that we added will be included onto the download part. And then I have this one display stand that we could add probably. Let's see how good the model is. This is not the one that I modeled. I got it from a source, but let's see how good it is. This is just something that maybe I could um, edit. So box length, width, and shelf length. I'm gonna make this one 1500. And then I think this is good enough. I'm not sure if we will have enough space for this. Shelf length around 2000 is fine, but I don't like the box shelf actually right here. So I'm going to edit this and then just delete this part right here. And then load, no, there we go. But it's still too high. So I'm thinking of, yeah, this one is not good enough for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create it here instead. So how I'm gonna create that part is I'm just going to create something like here, flip it. I want it to be based from this wall. So now I have this part, and then I could create model in place, and then here you choose generic model and create an extrusion, pick a plane. We're going to select this wall right here, and then you could just create a rectangle first, and then we want it to just go down 120 and 80. And then here we could just extrude it all the way there, trim right here, and then trim right here. And then this is where it gets good, is we're going to extend this one a little bit. So we're going to add something like this, copy, copy on that corner, and then right here. And then let's trim this one. And then don't forget to change the material. So something metal, so I'm gonna use this one, or I'm gonna use some paint, so I'm gonna use this instead. And then here I'm just going to create that and then extrude it all the way to right here. So now we have some shelvings there as well, and it looks good enough for me. You can sell anything from that stall there. So let's stop here for now and continue in the next video. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.